And they're playing the man, not the ball, I've noticed. They're really going for Keir Starmer. You need to watch out.
That's because that's all they've got left. Look, your viewers are paying more in tax after... they're paying £1,200 per average per household after 25 Tory tax rises. They're paying more on their mortgages. The NHS is on its knees. You can't get a GP appointment on time. People are waiting longer and longer for a hip replacement, a knee replacement, or for mental health care, which also relates, by the way, to the unemployment figures we've just had out this morning, where there's record numbers of people out of work for reasons of ill health, sickness and disability. That's because the NHS is in such a state after 14 years of the Conservatives. So we do have a plan. We'd deliver 2 million more appointments in our NHS, for example, and that would help people get back to work as well as help people improve their quality of life.
West Streeting, the present man in charge, I know it used to be your department previously, suggesting that it won't be a bucket that's full of pound notes. We'll have to wait and see what happens as far as that's concerned. I'm sure you will fill in some of those blanks for us in the fullness of time. But talk to me about the post office, if you would. I spoke to a former sub-postmaster yesterday, and he said that it is no longer fit for purpose, the post office.
Well, I mean, the TV programme, which we all watched over Christmas, it made me cry, and it made my blood boil.
Yep.
We have got to get to the bottom of this. What went wrong? People have got to be held to account. I think.
So prosecutions?
Yeah, everything needs to be on the table, and these people, decent, honest people who have been put through absolute hell, need proper exoneration and proper compensation, and it needs to be done quickly. I appreciate the government made some announcements last week, and that is good progress, but we've got to get this done quickly. And also, we've got to hold people to account. Some of the figures are coming to Parliament today to give evidence. I think we'll all watch it. We'll all have to see what they say. But, look, we've got to get this resolved because...
So you would support prosecutions if necessary. Do you also agree with my sub-postmaster who was on yesterday to say it is untrusted and outdated brand?
It's certainly a brand that has been damaged hugely by this scandal. Hugely. And I think people were so surprised and taken aback by that because it has been such a trusted brand over donkey's years, hasn't it? Forever. They've got to work hard to rebuild trust in their brand. They really have. And that does start with exoneration, compensation, and a clear statement that something like this will never, never happen again. And they can tell us they've put in place the procedures with their computer systems that it would never happen again.
Who should pay for it?
Well, I think there's a public inquiry, and I ought not to second guess what might come out of that public inquiry.
It's another year, though.
But there are questions for the IT companies who provided this software. Yeah. They're coming to give evidence today. I think that's the first time they've...
Fujitsu.
Yeah, exactly, Fujitsu.
Yeah.
And they've got billions of pounds worth of contracts with the state, the government, across the whole board, not just the post office, across the board. So we'll all be watching very carefully to see what they have to say about it. But I think the government have said this, that they should be looked at as well in terms of compensation.
We're thrilled to have you here today. Why are you not in Davos, though?
Why am I not in Davos? I've not been invited to Davos. It's too cold for me, anyway. And anyway, I would not have gone to Davos because I'd have said,
there we go.
Kay Burley has invited me on. Kay Burley has invited me on. So, no, I'm not going to Davos. I'm not going to the...
Should you also not be going to Davos? And should the Shadow Chancellor not be going to Davos? Because, basically, it's just a posh ski resort where most of my viewers have no idea where it is anyway. And what's the point?
Because it's important that... Because lots of the business community are there, and it's important that if you are trying to drum up investment and trade for our country, you need to be speaking to international business leaders. And the fact that...
Why is Keir Starmer not there?
Well, I think he has been before, but on this occasion that Rachel Reeves is going on behalf... And she's our Shadow Chancellor, as your viewers know, of course. I think it's important...
She's your Chancellor, she's not our Chancellor.
She's the country's Shadow Chancellor and hopefully will be the country's Chancellor of the Exchequer. Look, we are really, really passionate about drumming up trade. We're really passionate about supporting our business community because that's how you grow your economy, it's how you make your economy more prosperous, it's how you bring good, well-paid jobs to this country and how you raise living standards. So we're going to make no apology for working with the business community. We are the pro-business party in politics today.
I forgot to ask you whether you would give Alan Bates a knighthood. Chris was sat there yesterday, Chris Bryan, and he said he could have his. You've not got one.
No invite to Davos. No knighthood. But it's better being here. Is what I would say.
Should he have a knighthood?
I mean, absolutely.
He should be in the House of Lords, and then he can make better plans for the post office going forward.
He is a remarkable man, and I think his tenacity in exposing this scandal over years and years and years. I mean, all credit to him. He deserves more than knighthood. He deserves
Lordship.
He just deserves. He deserves whatever the highest, most worthy award is. He's just what a remarkable man.
He is sensational, and we'll see him a little bit later on today. He's going to be giving evidence, and we're covering that here on Sky News. It's great to see you, Mr. Ashworth. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Thank you.